Everybody, it's Linda here. Today I'm taking part in series 3 of my card making tutorial for Gone Artsy. As it's nearing the end of September and we're coming up to Halloween, I'm going to be making a Halloween card. And the card we're going to be making is this. And I'll show you how to create it. I have used for this, I've got Time to Flourish graphic 45 papers, and this is the lace trim from Deb's store, as well as the floral cabochons. And let's make a start, shall we? So what I've done, I've taken 2 pieces of card. This is linen card, and I've cut them at 8 1/4 by 7 3/4 inches, scored in the middle to create 2 cards. So we've got that one and that one, and this base card again measures 7 3/4 by 8 1/4. So I've already put my score tape on, and as you know, Deb does have score tape in her Gone Artsy store, and all I'm going to do is, as I said in my previous videos, that I always put double-sided tape on all 4 sides, and I'm just going to line it up and just line it up. So there we are, I've lined it up. Press it down and take all the double-sided tape off. So that's one side. Do the same for the other. I mean, if you like to use wet glue for this, then that is fine, but as I've said before, I don't particularly like wet glue. I do like silicone glue for adding metal bits and that. So turn that round and line this up as well. So, there we are. And there we have a very quick, simple base for a card. And if you're wondering about the card that I'm using for this, it's linen card, and there we are in the back as well, which is linen card too. So now I've taken, this is taken from, I think it's taken from Time to Flourish graphic 45, and I thought it was really nice. I really like the colours and the imagery and just everything about it, my kind of colours. And I'm just going to, I've already cut it down, and I'm just going to mat and layer it onto the inside of the card. Really quick, simple, easy to do. And I'll just, using these, I can just hover over where I want to drop the paper, making sure it's even. There we are, I'm happy with that. So that is the inside of the card. Really nice. So now I'm going to concentrate on decorating the front. Now I want to do something a bit different to the card that I showed you, so I need to measure the width how I want to tie it in the middle. So how I do this, I measure the width of my ribbon. Well, this is seam binding from Deb's store, and this is half an inch. So what I do, I measure this, would be good if I put the, and it is 8 1/4. So half of 8 is 4. So it's 4 1/8, so that's the centre. So if I do, that's the centre. So that's the centre there. And this is half. So if I mark the place with a pencil, so what I like to do is mark the centre of my card, and then I've got an idea. Yeah. And I'm just going to place some double-sided tape or score tape just either side. Yeah. Just trim it, and I always like to use a lighter just to, I bet the lighter's not going to work now. Oh yes. Just to secure the edges ends. Oh yeah. So I am going to now might be a good idea if I took the tape off there. So I know that that will follow on from there really nicely. And I'll be in the same position. Oops. So I'm going to just tuck that inside there for now. But I wanted them done before I put my next layer on. Now I've got I've used, right, where is it? I've used Gentleman's Club paper from Fab Scraps, which is in Deb's store, and I'm going to mat and layer them onto orange card. But before I do that, I've got some Tim Holtz Distress Ink black soot, and I'm just going to distress all the edges just to marry in with the card inside the card. And Halloween wouldn't be Halloween without a bit of black. Doesn't have to be perfect, just see. So I've done that one. I'll do this one as well. the left. And I've kind of put them on the back, which is the left side and which is the right. It's just something I find easier, then I don't get everything mixed up, because I know what I want to do on either side, you see. I'm going to be doing a bit of stencil. I've got some stencils, Halloween stencils, and that, so just something a bit different. You can utilise all your paper craft with stenciling and glitter and things like that, so I really like to mix all the different mediums up. And I'm going to be using the beautiful Orange Fusion crystal glitter from Deb's store, and I think this is going to be the first time I've used it actually, so but I've got a really good idea on how to use that, and I hope it works. Nothing like doing something you've never done before on a live video, but hey ho, we all learn by our mistakes. Right, so that's the right side, so I've done that. Now I'm going to put the matte and layer the orange cards on, and then they're done and out the way. And as before on all my cards, score tape on all four sides, which helps me position my card onto my base card. So just move that out the way, bring this across. If I can get hold of it. There we go, give it that. To the next side now. Excuse me. So, oops, just move the ribbon out the way so I don't get that stuck, and just hovering over till I'm happy, and then just layer it down. Right, okay, so that's that done. Upside down. Must make sure I don't do an upside down card. I've not cut that yet, and I'll leave that until the end, but I've still got enough to open the card. So just pop that back inside there and just pop that. Now, right, that's the left side and that's the right. So for this side, I've got this lovely, it's again from Graphic 45, and it reads, deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. And that's a quote from Edgar Allan Poe. And I'm going to pop that there. So I've already put tape, because there is nothing worse than sitting watching somebody put tape on cards, so I've well prepared for today's tutorial. So just move that out the way. Oh, before I do that, I nearly forgot. I'm just going to quickly darken up the edges on this. And I'll quickly do this one as well. Good job I remembered. I would not have been happy if I'd have forgotten this. No big deal, but I do. Alright, okay. Let's see which way it goes. not playing nice. I don't know if I do it one side. Sorry, it keeps moving. That's the worst thing about little toppers. And then I've got foam pads for the back, just for a bit of dimension. This that's left, so it goes like that. I'm just having a talk to myself, so I think I might put it at the top actually, because then I've got the bow. I'll put it at the top. You can change your mind. I can't tell you how many times I've changed my mind on positioning of cards and that. I've got one way of doing a card or making a card and where I want to put everything, and by the time I finish the card it looks nothing like what I oh, bit of tape hasn't come off. Thought it'd split. There we are. Right, okay, so as you can see I've done the matted and layered the sentiment quote, and I'm just going to pop it at the top. There we go, and as you can see it gives it that little bit of dimension. So now I'm going to bring in this spider, and I'm just going to place him there, but first I want to cover it with some masking tape so I don't get anything else in, and that's the beauty of don't you just hate it when that happens. So I'm just covering that bit up, and I'm just going to cover up Boo, just so I don't get it onto, because all I want is the spider. So using black soot again, straightening that, putting that there. I'm just going to go through the stencil with just add a bit more. There we are. There's my spider. And I was telling you about this lovely crystal, and I've got a quickie glue pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this glue pen. When you use it, it comes out blue, and I'm just going to follow the line down so the spiders come down from underneath this. So can you see the blue? You can just faintly see it. And using a piece of copy paper, just going to pop that on there. Oh, I'm just going to sprinkle some glue on there. Oh, that's worked really well. Can you see? So it looks like the spiders come out from underneath the sentiment, the quote, and it's just making his way down the wall. I'm really pleased with that. That's come out fab. So I'm just going to put that to one side and let that dry, and then I'll mat and layer it onto the card, and then I'll just put this back in. Yeah. Now with this one, I want to do a little banner, and I found these in my crafty stash, and they're from, again, Graphic 45. I'm not sure which kit. I think it might be Curiosity Old Shop or Steampunk Spells. I won't swear what. So I'm going to put that across there, the little banner, and I'm going to use this gypsy cord Naomi, and I'm going to use the orange. So I know where I want, and I'm going to just cut myself a piece off. And as I've already put this on, I'm going to kind of know where I want it, so put that there. So I'll take this bit off here and put that on. Can you see? And it'll go round like that, and I might have to, yeah. So if I do it there, open this one up as well. I'll just see. So can you see? There we are. See? So I put that across the edge. And because I've kind of opened it up, and obviously this won't but stick, so I always like to go back with another couple of pieces of score tape and just go over it, so I know that that won't come off. Snip that bit down because I don't need that bit. Put another piece on there. And I can put that back down now. I'll put that back down. Right, so that's my little banner. Okay, and I'm just going to put them on there. But I'm going to leave that for a bit because I'll do that when it's actually on the card. Now for this one, I'm going to use the pumpkin at the bottom, and I might use the word boo actually as well. So I'll do the pumpkin first, and again foam Distress Ink Black Soot, and I'm just going to work my way around. That's that. I'll take the word off, take the tape off boo, and I'll place it just over this spider because obviously I don't want to get spider in, and I'll place boo there. And there we are. I'm quite happy with that. Now on this stencil, which was designed by my good friend Kath here in the UK, I'm going to place this face over the pumpkin. And remember I did the spider's web? I'm going to mark out the eye with this, draw around it and colour it in. Use it like a colouring pen. Takes a while, but it will be worth it in the end. I hope it works. I've not done this before, so it's new to me too. Remove the stencil and you can see it's wet. So bring in my copy paper in again, and I'm just going to add the glitter, and hopefully it will stick. Can you see? Just need to move that bit a bit. So can you see? Doesn't that look fab? So I've used the orange glitter glass, orange fusing on the pumpkin, and I'm really pleased with how that's come out. So I'm going to put that to one side to dry and just tidy up my mess. Put my little stopper back on so I don't lose any more. Right, okay, so this one should be dry now. So let's get together and start finishing off the card. It's just a quick, simple, easy card, but really, really effective, and that the children will love these. So again, I know this is left. So that's one side. I'll just bring this out now and do this. Put the bunting at the top and then cut the ribbon. And a quick, simple, easy card. Glitter everywhere. I often go to bed and get up in the morning, I've got glitter on some part of my body. There we are. Doesn't that look really good? I'm really pleased with that. And last but not least, I hate these pips. I'm just going to snip the little pips off where they've been attached. Right, just bring in the I'm going to use silicone glue, which I always have in a syringe, and just see how this goes now. There we are, and the last thing to do now is cut the ribbon. And I will, right, just, there we are. So this is seam binding. So that's the inside of the card, and you can tie a bow now. You can shorten it, and that is your Halloween card. It is a double gatefold, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and share with your friends, and subscribe not only to my channel but to Gone Artsy YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to check out Deb's Zibbet store as well. She's got amazing products, from glitter to laces to seam binding to the beautiful Prima. She's got Tim Holtz products, all sorts. So please do check out the Zibbet store. And once again, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until next month, oh no, I'll be back in beginning of October with a mixed media project for Gone Artsy. So until next time, thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye bye.